Hey loves, it's Marae Rigel, and you're tuned into The Mo Show, where I aspire to inspire your mind, body, and soul. And today we are going to be doing part 2 of our book club review series. So this is kind of like a series within a series because these books are by my favorite author. I'm going to just let y'all read who that author is. Pamela Michelle Freeman. That's my mama, y'all. Okay, yeah. So my mother is an author. Fun fact, she has written, I think she may be on her 7th book, 6 or 7. Don't quote me on that. But a lot of books. So this is her first book. I was such a proud daughter. A Shut Eye Ain't Always Closed. And when she wrote this book, this was back when, dang, when did she write? Let me see. This was back when I did not even like reading. So telling y'all this, I'm gonna tell y'all that I didn't read this book when it first came out because I didn't like reading, and I don't know. I was being a terrible daughter, and I was not being supportive. So I eventually ended up reading this book, A Shut Eye Ain't Always Closed. This is her first book, and then her second one was Baby Blues. And so she didn't end up doing a sequel or series type of book until the next book. So this is the third one, is Sometimes You're All Just Ain't Good Enough. And I don't know where they find these like cover arts and stuff from, these people. But this is like, it's so cute. This is what she looked like back then. I don't know when, I probably was in elementary school in this. And then this is what she looked like then. And she even looks different now. Yeah, this is more recent. Like, this is kind of what she looks like now. So this is her most recent book. Never Knew Silence Could Be So Loud. So we'll talk about these first 2 books, A Shut Eye Ain't Always Closed and Sometimes You're All Just Ain't Good Enough, by Pamela M. Freeman. This is not her, but this is definitely my mom's book. So yeah, so these are the sequel books. We have this one came out first, and then this one was her 3rd book, but came out after this one, which is the sequel to this one. So A Shut Eye Ain't Always Closed. I did not know what to expect since this was her first book. I never knew like about her writing and different types of things. So I was just like, I don't know. Like, I wonder how this is going to be. So this was like a really good book of basically, I'll read kind of a little bit about the back. So Michelle is the main character of this book, and then she has Q. I think Q. Yeah. So then they got married. Then they ended up having twins, Creighton and Creston and Creighton. That was their names, I think. Sorry, y'all. This was so long ago that I read this book, but I really, really, really love these books. So I really wanted to review them because they're my mom's books, of course. My favorite author, and you guys should go check these books out because they're great too. They're definitely good, like drama feel type books. They're fictional, but they're so interesting. It's like, it's kind of like a play type of thing. You know how dramatic plays are, and you're like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? Ooh, what's gonna happen next? It just has so many twists and turns and scandals type of things in there. So I really like this book. So yeah, so basically just kind of like the troubles of a regular family kind of goes through with the growing pains of having kids and having them grow up, and then parents splitting up and different things like that. So I don't want to share too much about this book, but definitely check out A Shut Eye Ain't Always Closed by Pamela M. Freeman. You can see clearly I was reading up a storm, and this book has been through it because I was a kid and reading this book and throwing it every other place when I was reading it. But it's a really, really great book, and it's a great read. It has like 300 pages, so you'll have enough time to just cozy up in your bed and sit here and read this book. So I was like, Mom, we gotta have a sequel to this. Like, we gotta tell me what happened next with these people. So, and Sometimes You're All Just Ain't Good Enough. This was kind of like the saga to Michelle, and she kind of like transitions on her journey through finding a new husband and, you know, just living her life kind of like that. And as her children get older and then they go to college and they're going through their teenage rebellious stages and different things happen, and she's just trying to figure out like, man, I'm doing the best for my kids, I'm doing the best for my family, but sometimes y'all just ain't good enough. Like, it's just not working out sometimes. So you kind of have to this ending was so unexpected. I went into her room after I read this. I was like, no. Like, I was in there crying because, not because it was anything good or anything bad, but it was just like so unexpected ending. So, and this book has like 400 pages. So, you're going to get all your money's worth on this because this has a lot to say in here. So, I really like this one as well. I love that it's a sequel to that. So, it's like it gives you something else to look forward to. You kind of keep those same characters. You follow them throughout some more of their lives. So, yes, I love this one. The third book from her series. I mean, the third book in her collection of books that she has written. And this is like the most recent one that I read. This is a smaller book. And for me, I'm the type of person that I like to read a smaller book because I can get it done quicker. Get it read quicker. But I like this book too because this is like a whole nother, it's like still like one of those drama type books where you're not really expecting, you don't know kind of what's going to happen in the book. It's not like suspense or anything scary, but it's definitely a good ending to this book as well. Like, you kind of have to just watch the twists and turns of this Dr. Adrian Banks. Like, he's the main character in this book, and it's like, it's scandalous, y'all. I'm like so proud of my mom for writing these books. Like, y'all don't even know. She would just never expect. And even me knowing her, knowing the type of person she is, I could still never expect some of the things that she wrote about in this book. Because, you know, sometimes when you know a person, you're like, oh, well, they would probably think this way. And they would put this in the book. And you're just like, what? Like, your creative mind tells you to put that in there? So I'm just extremely proud of her for all that she's done. And she also has other books. Baby Blues, like I said, and a couple other ones. So make sure you check all of them out. This one is called Never Knew Silence Could Be So Loud. And all of the book titles, like, they have like these kind of old phrases you would hear from back in the day. You know, just like a shut eye and always closed. Like, what does that mean? You know, it kind of like grabs your attention. Like, sometimes you're all just saying good enough. And I mean, I feel like everyone can kind of relate to that type of topic. And then Never Knew Silence Could Be So Loud. It's like, it's like silence, but like, what are you trying to say? You know, it just kind of, these titles really make you think about what the book's going to be about. And they're really, really, really great dramas. Like, I'm not even just saying this because she's my mother, but I really like her creative spin on all these books. So this is the third one that I wanted to recommend and review. And I love this book so much. And I love my mom so much. And, you know, of course, she always, you know, gives me a little shout out in the book. So I'm in there. So check me out. But thank you guys for watching this second episode in the series of the book club review. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment any other books you would like for me to read or for me to check out so I can read them and review as well. And make sure you guys go pick up these books in my mom's series. I'll have the names of the books down below and where you can check them out at. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.